Question I'm asked all the time is, why do relationships fail? And you could go into a lot of different reasons about that. I'm going to talk about what I believe are the two most important. The first one, I believe that is the core of everything, is that there's not enough self-love. That the people entering into the relationship don't love themselves. And what does that look like? It means they don't accept themselves as they are. They're thinking that the other person will fulfill them, that the other person will make them whole. Anytime I'm doing couples counseling, it starts with, how much do you love yourself? Do you truly accept yourself as you are? Or are you saying you're not worthy? Are you saying you're not enough? It's a huge thing to understand. And think about that. You enter into a relationship and maybe you do have self-love and the other person doesn't. But then again, you got to ask the question, if you have self-love, would you attract someone who didn't have it? It's a good question to ask. The second reason why relationships fail is we enter into them for the wrong reason. That's right. We don't really have a good reason to stay in a relationship. For me, the second reason as to why we should be in a relationship is because the relationship supports us and it grows us. And in that process, we're able to share and we're able to have fun. But we don't understand. We think it's about coming together to raise kids, coming together to pool our money, coming together for whatever the reason. Could be just for sex. But the real reason a relationship will last, whether it's a life partner, whether it's a friend, whether it's a business relationship, is does that relationship support and grow you? But you see, the kicker of that number two thing is you can't know if that relationship's going to support and grow you unless you self-love. And self-love really means understanding who you are, knowing what your life purpose is. What is it that you love to do that juices you, that you can't wait to get up, that not only makes you feel good, but it's in service of others? One of the things I do is I teach. I love that. So as we're talking about relationships, self-love, and knowing the true purpose of a relationship, remember this, at the core of all of that is that every human being on the planet wants their personal freedom. And so many times, because we don't have enough self-love, we try to control the other person. Anytime you're trying to control the other person, there's no self-love. There's no love at all. Control is done because we fear. We fear loss. We fear we have to have it a certain way. We don't trust ourselves, and we don't trust life. One of the key things that I know is that in my relationship with my wife, we both feel safe. Did we always feel safe? No. But we built that feeling of safety. And when you feel safe, what can you do? You can be your authentic self because you're no longer worried about being judged. We've been taught to judge from the moment we're born by our mom and our dad. Be a good little boy. Do what I say. Oh, you got good grades? Here's $1. Da 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 da. Goes on and on and on. It's not just be a good boy, be a good girl as well. Do you see where I'm getting at? Everything begins and ends with self-love. The more you love yourself, the more love you can give to others. The more love you give to others, the more you love your life. Because it is the process of yourself and your interaction with others. Relationships fail not because you're wrong, not because you're bad, not because you're not good enough. You just don't know. You've never been taught how to better self love through conscious living. Everything begins there. Today, be kind to yourself and observe. Am I judging myself again? Because rest assured, if you're judging others and you're judging life, you're judging you. It all begins with you. Make it a great day. Much love and aloha.